What is going on, guys? Welcome back on another video. Today I'm going to be installing a front lip on my Ford Focus ST. So it's in 3 different pieces. From the website I thought it was only 1 piece, but I guess it's 3. So I'm going to lay it down on the blanket to see how it looks and try to figure out which piece goes where, and then we're going to go ahead and install it. Alright, so here it is. It actually looks pretty decent. And it already has the pre-drilled holes, so I can screw it on the bumper, and I can have screws through these little tabs here. And so it's actually in 3 pieces, but it has those tabs and holes here that line up perfectly. So all you have to do is put it on top like this. The big ones obviously go through here on the bumper, and the small ones go here to connect the pieces together. So there should be 4 of them. 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 of them. And they give double-sided tape. I don't know if I'm going to use it. Probably, just to keep it in place. So here's all the hardware, washers, and a bunch of screws. So I'll just put it on there and screw it all together. Okay, all 3 pieces are together. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it on the car just to see how everything lines up, to test fit it. And I'm going to use tape just to put it all together to hold it in place to see if everything lines up properly. And then I'm going to go ahead and screw it from the bottom. Okay, so the tape is not very holding well. It's not very sticking to the paint, so it's hard to like put it in place with just the tape, because it doesn't really stick to the car. So, but just from looking at it like this, it looks pretty good. And that I haven't showed you guys yet, but that looks really good. Now I just have the stupid holes here on the bumper, which sucks. Alright, so I was able to line it up a little bit better. I put tape on that side and it's lining up here all along, and I made sure that these are lined up to these. I think that's pretty good. Same here, this line goes along, and coming up to the end I also put tape and it's flush with the bumper, so it's looking pretty good. So it's looking pretty good. I think I'm ready to finally screw the lip on the bumper. Alright, the front lip is installed. I'm gonna go to a different location to get some pictures and show you guys. And honestly, I really like it. I'll show you guys when I get to the new location. Alright guys, front lip is finally installed. I'm gonna say it looks really good. For a cheap eBay front lip, honestly I was not expecting it to be this good. I mean, it still feels a little bit cheap, but honestly fitment is really not bad. Like if you check here, I'm like pretty much flush. And then if you go on the other side, I have a little gap, but it's very tiny. Like from just standing here, you don't see it. It makes the car so much more aggressive for just a small thing. Like if you look at it from the side, like it sticks out so much more than the factory bumper. I didn't want something very aggressive, but I didn't want something just like so tiny, and I feel like this is the perfect amount that I wanted. So I'm really happy with that. If you get that eBay, I'm gonna have the link in the description. If you get that eBay lip, I probably would not recommend using the hardware that they're using. The only reason is because the screws they're giving you are kind of like small in diameter, and they don't very hold well. So I had to use a different set of hardwares, but it turned out great anyways. If you don't have anything else, that will work fine. The good thing is those here line up perfectly with that, but also you can have screws going from the bottom directly here, and that makes it very sturdy. So that's a good thing. I had to use more screws than what they gave me because it wasn't strong enough. The screws they're giving you line up perfectly with the clips that's holding the under plastic piece. So make sure that on the side here I think there's one here also, and one over there, and in the middle along. Make sure to remove the plastic clips that's holding the plastic tray on the bottom. If you don't remove those plastic clips, the screws will just go through it and it won't really hold. Plus, it's adding a thickness between the lip and the front bumper, so the lip won't be touching the bumper. There will be a gap between the lip and the bumper, so make sure to remove those clips. I didn't remove them at first, and then I noticed a gap here and over there just because of the clips, so I just had to remove the lip and then remove the clips. Other than that, I mean, I'm very happy with it. I also ordered a different set of badges, front and back, so I'm still waiting for those, and as soon as I get them, I'm gonna make a video. So this video basically will be in two parts. I'm changing both badges in the back, I mean one in the back and the one in the front. Still the ST, just different color, you'll see. I think it was gonna turn out pretty well. And since this video it was pretty short but just installing the front lip, I'm just gonna make a part 2, still on the same video, but part 2 of me installing the badges. But man, I'm really happy how the lip turned out. It looks so freaking good. When I turn on the lights too, oh man, look at that view. I'm gonna go lower. I think even just from the front like this, the car looks so, I mean, since I added the big mouth here and the lip, then it looks amazing like this. Alright guys, so that's it for part 1. As soon as I get the badges, I'm gonna make part 2, so I'll see you guys in the part 2. What's going on guys, welcome back on part 2 of this video. In the first video we installed the front lip for the Focus, and today's video we're changing the emblems. So for the emblems I went with chrome on the outside and white in the middle. The reason I went with white is because I have the on the grille I have the intake mouth white, and I just thought having some white accents on the emblems will look pretty cool, mostly because on the grille the emblem in the front is next to the intake, so I think it would look cool having those as white accents. So you see how this is white and the emblem is red. So this is my vision, having the white emblem over the red, just to have white accents. I think it could look good. Oh man, that looks good. That looks really good. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and remove those emblems too from the Focus emblem. I think it will look really clean without the Focus emblem and just keep the ST. This looks amazing. It looks so much more clean without that emblem. I don't know why. This looks really clean. I'm so happy. So now I have the white emblem here, and when you come around you have the white emblem over here too. Alright guys, this is gonna be the end of today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.